Welcome to Middle East Minute by Al Monitor. From our studio in New York, I'm Adam Lucente. Here are the headlines we're looking at across the region. Today is Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Syria announced the appointees to the remaining 70 seats in parliament, paving the way for the body to finally convene. Those 70 were appointed by President Ahmed Sharaa, while the majority of lawmakers were chosen in elections last year. Kurdish areas in the northeast, however, voted this past May. The legislative body, which will meet on Monday, will have limited power in the presidential system set up by Sharaa, following the ouster of longtime ruler Bashar al-Assad in late 2024. Elections did not take place in southern Syria's Sweda, home to the Druze minority, amid conflict between local and government fighters there, following a major outbreak of violence last July, in which more than 1,700 mostly Druze civilians were killed. Clashes in the province occurred most recently on Monday night, as Al Monitor reported. Be sure to follow Al Monitor for more updates on the parliament appointees throughout the day. Technical talks between the U.S. and Iran took place in Qatar, focused on shipping through the Strait of Hormuz and securing a lasting ceasefire following renewed fighting last week, Reuters reported. An Iranian official told the outlet that the discussions will focus on management of maritime traffic through the strait, which Tehran has publicly said it wants to control, and the release of frozen Iranian funds. Trump administration officials have rejected Iranian attempts to charge tolls in and close Hormuz. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz said that Israel will strike Iran again, quote, if necessary. He added that Israel is seeking to, quote, change the reality in Lebanon and bring security to the north, a reference to Hezbollah rocket fire. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi responded to Katz on X, saying that U.S. President Donald Trump, quote, has committed the U.S. to muzzling its pets in Tel Aviv. If they ignore their master, Iran will school them. For his part, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told Channel 14 on Tuesday that Israel, quote, will take care of what is left of the Iranian axis. The U.S.-Iran deal that ended the war last month stipulates an end to fighting in Lebanon, and the U.S. brokered a separate deal between Israel and Lebanon last week aimed at stopping Israel-Hezbollah clashes. Al Monitor's Ben Caspit wrote on Tuesday that Israeli security officials believe the deal with Lebanon offers strategic advantages by allowing an Israeli presence in the country's south, but they also believe the deal could enable a weakened Hezbollah to rebuild. Elsewhere in the region, UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed hosted Chad President Mahamat Idris Deby Itno for talks on trade and renewable energy. The UAE has sought to cultivate economic ties with African states in recent years, as have Turkey, Russia, China, and various other actors. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan met Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi in Beijing on Tuesday for talks on bilateral cooperation and the regional situation, both governments said last night. Thanks for listening to Middle East Minute. For the links to these stories and to keep up with headlines from across the region, visit almonitor.com. Until next time, I'm Adam Lucente.